What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm DJ Token Black. Got in here for the first time. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Man, this is just sad, man. Sad, sad, sad. First, we had Batman die. The voice of Batman died last week. Now, the legendary James David Frank, Green Ranger, the White Ranger from my childhood, has passed away from apparently suicide. 49 years old. Um, wow. I don't know what to say. First RIP. Um, Power Rangers, especially the original Power Rangers, was a major, major part of my childhood. Um, 95, 93, I was in third grade. 8-year-old, 9-year-old me. I remember being at the bus stop. Had every, Monday morning we're talking about that latest episode of Power Ranger. The Green Ranger by far has always been Tommy Oliver has always been my favorite Ranger just because he was kind of the bad boy, kind of outcast, but still, as far as his martial arts, especially Jason David Franco being in the martial arts, he brought that to the screen and everything. It's hi-yas, hi-yas. And the Green Ranger is dope. Dragon Zord, hands down my favorite Zord. He had the flute, dun, 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 iconic, and his "Go Green Ranger, go!" This man, I will say to me, the best Ranger who ever said Morphin Time out of all of them. Um, Fortunately passed away. I do know he had a serious divorce earlier this year, so I don't know if that played a part in um uh his depression and stuff and brought him to this moment. Um TMZ's reporting it. I saw it earlier. I didn't want to do a video on it until I saw like a more major news organ. I saw it earlier this morning and I actually put a tweet out when I first saw it. Just sad, man. Like I said, this is part of my child. I feel like my childhood is starting to die off. Like I said the voice of Batman died. Now the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank's gone. Just feel like I'm 37. Just seeing some of my things I grew up on starting to like fade away, and like people that brought great joy to my childhood passing now is just it's just kind of a reality check. First and foremost, I know I struggle with it. I know people out here struggle with mental health. Man, if you're having a problem, find someone to talk to. Get a counselor, therapist, whatever. Um, there's there's people out there that want to talk. You may not think of it, and I'm guilty as myself, but there's people out there that will listen to you. And yeah, it's one of mental health, especially men. We need to take care of mental health for the most part. But yeah, let's read the articles again. It's sad, man. It's just sad seeing people like this who had, and then another thing, the stuff, not just Power Rangers, the show outside of after he left the show. I mean, he came back years later and I mean, he donned like I think 7 different Ranger suits. He was a cameo in the latest Power Rangers movie. He did other little short films and everything. He was just big for the martial arts community and for Power Rangers community. I know the Power Rangers community has a big diehard fan base. I'm not that into it as I was as a kid, but again, I think the first generation of Power Rangers is by far my best because it's a big part of my childhood. Like I said, we talked about it at the bus stop every morning, especially when the White saga was going, trying to figure out who's the White Ranger, who could it be. I remember we were having like as third graders having like deep discussions about who it could be, and I did say Tommy, and I remember my friend Brandon, I proved him wrong. I'll never forget the day when he took his helmet off and everything. But let's read his article from TMZ. Says 10 update, I guess, 10:07 p. Walter Jones, who played the Black Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, tells TMZ he was an inspiration to so many people. Yes, he was. The president will be dearly missed. It is so sad to lose another member of the Ranger family. Yeah, because we lost Tina, the Yellow Ranger. She got killed in a car accident, I believe, right? And didn't one of them else commit suicide? Billy, I believe. He was gay or whatever. I don't remember for sure. I know the Yellow Ranger died. She died in a tragic car accident. Um, Yes, Jason's one of the biggest pranksters on the show. He had a wild sense of humor. We had our shares of ups and downs, but I stayed consistent about being an heir if he needed one. My prayers go out to his family and all that I miss. I believe he had 2 kids. I I think I saw one of his daughters just graduated high school. Jason David Frank, one of the original Power Rangers, has died. TMZ has learned. The actor and mixed martial artist died in Texas, according to his rep Justin Hunt. Sources with direct knowledge tell his death was a result of suicide. Frank is best known as Tommy Oliver from the original run of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers franchise, dating back to Kid series debuted in 1993. Yes, my childhood. When he was introduced as one of the 6 crime monster fighting superheroes, masked head to toe with kung fu skills. Fans will remember he started as Green Ranger Season 1, introduced at first as an enemy of the Power Rangers, only to do a 180 and become good. After his power started to deteriorate, however, he turned to a White Ranger, yes, and tapped as a new leader of the group. Frank starred in one of the leads for 3 seasons, totaling 123 episodes. Frank went on to reprise his role as Tommy in several adaptations of Power Rangers, including Wild Force, Turbo, Zeo, Dino Thunder, Mega Force, Ninja Steel, Hyper Force, and more. He's been a Red Ranger, Black Ranger, Green Ranger, and a new and White Ranger. Throw that in too. JDF is a fan favorite. Yes, he is. He's probably the most #1 well-known, recognized Power Ranger next to Kimberly, I would say, which is why he returned to the franchise time and time again. He kept that franchise alive. His on-screen fighting abilities translated in the real world. Frank was a professional trained MMA brawler who was well-versed in everything from Taekwondo, Thai, Judo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and others. He fought professionally for a time from 2008 to 2010. He's survived by his 4 children. He had 4 kids, man. Jason's rep Justin tells TMZ, please respect the privacy of his family and friends during this horrible time. Come to terms with the loss and such a wonderful human being. Love family, friends, and fans very much. He was truly missed. Frank was 49 years old. RIP. If you or someone you know is thinking of suicide, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 998. Please, please, please. Like I said, I've dealt with my issues over the years. It's terrible. It hurts, but please find someone you can talk to. Again, RIP, man. It sucks. We lost another good one from our childhood, especially us in our 30s. We're starting to lose them, man. It sucks. Again, got nothing else to say, man. Prayers to his family, his kids especially. He will be missed. But next time, guys, I will see you when I see you. Peace. Oh, Green Ranger.